if you don't know what Matrix of Destiny is, it's a numerology system that is based on the 22 arcanas, energies, archetypes of the tarot. And this system shows you basically the main arcanas, the main archetypes that you are holding, and you can learn all the aspects of your personality. You can learn your life purpose. What is it that you're here to do as a soul? And like little nuances about your finances, about the love relationship, about like relationship with your parents and children. Karma is like the main concept that is in this numerology system, because you can learn your past life karma, you can see what your karmic lessons are, and generally throughout the whole system, karma and concept of cause and effect is like really deeply in it. Because in the system, it's always we're looking at the balance and the imbalance of each archetype that you hold. So in short, this is what Matrix of Destiny is. And in this video, I wanted to tell you why is it that it's important for you to learn your Matrix of Destiny chart and to know your main archetypes. So I'm filming this video, just in one take, no edits, no, like raw, just as it is, because my perfectionism and fear of who knows what has been really keeping me away from making more videos, and this is my way of overcoming that. So excuse me my imperfections, English my second language, but also maybe my flow of speaking might be like too slow, so you can put it on two. And generally I'm not necessarily super good at speaking to camera yet, but I'm here to tell you or like to share information that I think is important, is valuable, and so that's the most important. All right, so let's go. So why do you need to know your archetypes, and generally why it's helpful to learn Matrix of Destiny? So generally, when you look at all the teachings, all the self-help books, tools for growth, and all of those things, while they are extremely helpful and they help a lot of people and amazing, etc., etc., if you don't know what your archetypes are, like your main archetypes, or you don't know like the structure, the imprint of your personality and your soul, some of those tools can be sort of like foreign and like not helpful to you at all, and even lead you towards like not your ways of flowing with life. And what I mean by that, for example, if you have very material, like down to earth, grounded energies, things like setting clear goals and having like lots of structure might be really a way for you to go, and you will be flourishing in your life, and you'll be doing really good if you're going this way. If you have, for example, energy 7, you have to really set goals, like all the energies up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are like material level, like very grounded energies. On the other side, if you are more of the lighter, less grounded energy kind of person, if you have a lot of archetypes in your chart that are not necessarily like that grounded, all of the teachings and guidance of you have to just like have a structure, have systems, set your goals. It might be sound and work for some people, and it could be amazing, but for you it might not work. For you, like the natural flow and really like listening, what is it that I'm feeling today in the moment, might fit your lifestyle better. So generally what I'm trying to say here is that when you know yourself, and Matrix of Destiny is just one of the systems that is helping you to learn who you are, what's your imprint, and that's what I mean by know yourself. So when you know who you are, when you know yourself, your archetypes in depth, you can really understand and adjust like all of this tools and techniques, and you can know what's gonna work for you, what's not gonna work for you. If you don't know yourself, if you are just, you know, like taking information, which is like, it's so much information now in the internet, you can get lost with this, and like so many teachers and guides are bringing lots of tools, which is great, but at the same time, while something works for one person, it might not work for you. So when you do know your archetypes, when you do know yourself, you might you will know which tools will work for you, and you will not, you know, maybe even sometimes I see people take someone else's goals as their own, because also if you don't know yourself, like you can look online and you look all the different lifestyles of people, or things that people make look like, oh, this is what happiness is, this is, you know, what makes me you know, like my life is like shiny in this specific way. While this is good for one person, for another person it's not good. And if you are going if you're guided by someone else's values, by someone else's you know, archetypes basically, because you don't know your own yet, that eventually like you're going the path that isn't your path, and you are not going to get fulfillment and that happiness and everything that is it is that you're searching for, that balance in life. You won't find it because it's not like your values, your goals to begin with. And by looking at your chart in Matrix of Destiny, you can really learn and see what is it that your goals are, what's important for you, what is your imprint. For example, if I have a lot of energies of the Hermit, you know, it's a lot of like, my whole matrix is like 9 9 11 not 11 9 10 9 9 18 9 9 18, like it's so many of these energies. So energy of the Hermit is about you know, going deep with things. Like this is like the philosopher, like I am forever like philosopher of the life. I'm really searching in depth for knowledge, right? This is something that really brings me so much just feeling that like this is the purpose for me of life. And for someone else, if I'm going to be, you know, telling them you have to go deep with, you know, inside of you, like not every person has that need on that level that I do. Like for someone, external world and having, you know, like exploring the world through the external is their way to go. And for me, if and that's what I used to do in the past, like just mimicking, you know, what I was looking at other people were doing. Like it just like I felt like there was like something that's missing in my life, and I couldn't understand what it was until I started really learning like philosophy, psychology, spirituality, all of the esoterical knowledge, all of that stuff. And once I started doing that, like now it's been, I don't know, like 7-8 years, and it's just like such a huge part of my life. And I understand why, because literally it's like all imprinted in my whole like in my imprint, right? And I can see it in my matrix of destiny chart. And for someone else, like there are people who are, yes, like deeply spiritual, but their flow is a little different. If they have like let's say energy 4 and then energy 7, they're more in the external world. They're like flowing in life like through different way, like more like the energy of the chariot. It can't be like hermit, just like sitting still for hours and hours and hours and diving into like some kind of information for so long. Like I can literally spend weeks doing that, and for me this is balance. It's okay for me. There is still obviously some kind of movement. I go to yoga every day and all of that stuff, taking care of my body. But at the same time, like the amount of time I can spend just like in my inner world is, a lot of hours. While for someone else, also like a person who is really tapped spiritually, their flow is to connect with people all the time through the external, and it's just like a different kind of animal, not anything better or worse. It's just different flow. So I cannot and no one can say this is the right way or this is the right way. We are all, yes, the same human, but we all have different imprints of the soul, and we all have different set of archetypes, and it really is so helpful to really understand yourself, so you don't listen to advices that aren't made for you, that you are not using tools that aren't made for you, because you are a different kind of animal. And to know what kind of animal you are, you gotta know your main archetypes, and you can learn it in Matrix of Destiny chart. You can calculate your Matrix of Destiny chart on my website, theownworld.com. There is Matrix calculator. You put your birthday, that's all you need. And you can I have a video on how to read your Matrix of Destiny chart, so you can see your chart and you can see all of the different positions in your chart. It's just going to be a bunch of numbers from 1 to 22, and you can see, learn in the video and on what's which number means what. And also I have short description of all the 22 archetypes on my channel. You can watch a quick 5-minute video on every energy, and learn generally about yourself, so you understand yourself better. Of course, there is so much more into that. Each archetype is literally, you can write a whole entire book, make a whole TV show about every archetype. It's a very deep philosophy. It's not just like that surface level. You can learn something surface level that already is going to be helpful for you, but Matrix of Destiny is a deep philosophy. So much more to that. Last year I went on a very long journey, learning even more this tool with another teacher who is a student of Natalia Ladini, the creator, the woman who channeled this numerology system. It was like such a deep and profound transformational experience for me that I have been thinking about giving the opportunity for you guys to also go through something similar. I don't know if anyone is going to be interested in that, but I do have the idea of creating the same or not the same, but like similar, in-depth journey of learning Matrix of Destiny for you guys. And it would be not just something, again, like superficial level, because whatever the beginner level, you can just go on my channel, watch all the videos that there are on Matrix of Destiny, and you have it. But if you really want to go into transformation, like your own transformation with this tool, yeah, it's so much deeper. It's like a whole experience. It's not just learning how to calculate this and that. It's a deep journey with each archetype. And yeah, it was like a very magical experience for me, and transformational, and like I can't even explain. This is like something really, really special and deep. So if you are interested to go on some kind of journey like that, transformation, learning Matrix of Destiny in depth, and after that you will be able, of course, to give like a really good, profound, like professional, I would say, readings to other people as well, if you want to have Matrix of Destiny as a tool for yourself. There is going to be a link under this video where you can pre-register. And if I have enough people interested in this, I think I will create this opportunity for you guys. So then another reason why you want to learn your Matrix of Destiny is to accept and to know all of your imbalances and your challenges. So in your Matrix of Destiny chart, you can see, you can learn all of the archetypes of yours, as I said before, and also within each archetype there is going to be something that we call like positive and negative. And the negative is basically all of the challenges that you will be facing with this archetype within you. And no archetype is ever only positive or negative. We're kind of fluctuating and going through all of the sides of each archetype. For example, like my hermit side, yes, positive aspects is that I can go and learn information, like really, like deeply, like exploring that philosophy. But the negative side is that I can go for a very long time doing all of that, feeling like it's never enough, and just hold all of that information for myself and never get into the point of sharing that, maybe even like closing myself from the world. I do have those tendencies from time to time to kind of like go into like hiding, usually like people with this energy, the imbalance is like hiding, closing off, not feeling connected, even like profound loneliness. I've had that in my past. Thank God now, I did a lot of like self-work to not go into like that deep imbalance anymore. But yeah, it's all familiar for me, and I am highly aware of like what's balance, what's the imbalance. And when you do understand, like know your positive and negative sides of your personality, you know all of the challenges, you can accept, okay, this is a part of me. This is the kind of challenges I'm going to be facing probably my entire life. It's just like the degree of it can be very different. You can go from like a very like negative side, being like totally disconnected and very like like that hermit that sits in the room, like doesn't trust people, is like, I'm hiding, I'm not even like ever going to trust anyone, and things like that. Or versus you can like to the very positive, someone who is very wise, who is just, yes, like learning life philosophy, but also has balance of coming out to people and sharing information, you know, like I'm trying to do it right now, and not hiding from the world, working on like having your heart open, and you know, it can go like the negative side to positive side, and like it can be something in between. So like when you really understand your archetype really well, you can like minimize like the negative sides, or when you know them, you like accept them by like just understanding, oh, this is, you know, my imbalance, my shadow, my dark side, basically. And you also know how to transform it into positive. You have a direction, you know, where is it that what does my positive look like? Where does my balance, my life balance is hiding, right? Because this is what we're all what we're all looking for, to have like that peace, the balance, the just life that feels right. And yeah, in order to get there, you have to really know how to navigate yourself, your inner world, because outer world is just a projection of your inner world. When you know your inner world well, when you can navigate your own inner world, your life just becomes more joyful, more stable, more balanced. Okay, so I wanted to bring a perspective, like a little bit of a grounded perspective on this knowledge, because I am, you know, I'm a Taurus. I'm still a person who is, yes, while very open-minded and very open in all of the like spiritual esoteric direction, at the same time I have a strong intellect, and I have always like have a grounded perspective on like all of the spiritual experiences that I have. So I wanted to remind you that no system is an answer to, or like ultimate guide to anything. So your own soul is your guide. While matrix of destiny, like astrology, any system that is allowing you to learn about yourself is great, is really helping you to understand yourself better, and your life challenges, and how to bring more balance into your life. At the same time, your inner guide, your soul, this is what you have to trust before you trust anything else. No teacher, no other person, no system, no knowledge knows better than you do. So whatever resonates with you, if you hear some kind of information, always tune in with yourself. If it feels right, if you get excited, if you're like, yes, this is something my soul is saying yes to, go for it. If not, just skip it. So why you want to learn Matrix of Destiny also is because this system also shows you and explains to you how to transform the imbalances, and what is the right direction for you. I think I already touched on this, but yeah, I had it written down, so I don't miss anything important, so I'll just repeat that. If you know your imbalances, you have a guidance towards what the balance is, and you have a recipe on how to transform. This is basically, what Matrix of Destiny can give you. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your support. I am really grateful for my audience. You guys have been so nice and so kind and so supportive. I am back on my channel because I haven't posted for a while, and yes, let's keep in touch. Please like and subscribe and leave comments, ask questions if there is anything that you really want to know. Ask, and I will record a video for you. And yeah, please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon.